Welcome back! Today on Dialed In DIY, I've got a hack that works so great, I just had to share it. When it comes to burnt on gunk in pots and pans, I've tried a lot of different approaches to get them clean, and I've found one that has become my favorite, and that's what I'm sharing today. At the end of the video, I am going to go back and share some of those other options too, so that you can try them out for yourself. Today's little bundle of joy problem in the kitchen is a pan that had so much gunk burnt into it, allowed to dry and cool, that I had to pull out the big gun. So I'm using distilled white vinegar to cover the bottom of this, and I am not adding water. You'll see a lot of other people talk about adding water to make this work, but if it's a really bad burnt on mess, just throw in the vinegar, set it to simmer, and cover it. Stay close by so you don't let the vinegar dry up in here again, and check it every 5 to 10 minutes. Go ahead and hit it with a brush and just kind of scrub it around lightly, because what you're going to do is check it from time to time, and you're waiting to find that golden moment when it starts to lift off. I highly recommend that since this is straight vinegar, make sure to turn on a fan or the vent for the range hood over your stove, because this stuff is gonna stink. The fourth time was the charm on this particular demonstration hack, and as you can see, once lifted up, the stuff just kind of comes clean and pours out. Once you're done with that, just go ahead and clean it as normal. You can see from the inset picture on the bottom left, this turned out awesome. My first two alterations that I like to try is if it is really a light burn, I'll throw in equal parts of water and vinegar and do the same approach, or I'll just boil some water, empty it out, and then add some baking soda and scrub away. If you didn't want to use the vinegar, here are two other options that uses either 2 tablespoons of dish soap or 2 tablespoons of fabric softener. Both will work. If it turns out that the burn just kind of goes nuclear, I've got 2 other options that use baking soda, one after you're done making a paste, and the other just dropping it in right with the vinegar when you're done, but that can make a mess, so be careful. Looking for another alternative? Try cream of tartar instead of baking soda in options 2 and 5, or how about a couple Alka-Seltzer in the hot water and let the bubbles take away the problem. If you're outdoors somewhere, like say on a camping trip, and you trash one of your pots or pans, try a cup of Coca-Cola, or even covering the debris with ketchup and letting that sit. You'll be surprised at how well both of those work. Bonus tip, if you've got a cast iron pot or pan that has a problem, do not use any of these options or soap. Instead, grab some salt and scrub away. Thanks for taking the time to stop by Dialed In DIY today to check out some of my favorite solutions for my very own mistakes. I use vinegar for a lot of different kinds of life hacks, but this pot and pan hack definitely takes the cake. This is a good one. If you have some other great uses for vinegar, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And if you got something out of it or just enjoyed it, let me know with that thumbs up button. I'd also love it if you'd subscribe while you're here and then come on back and check out my future videos, because there will be plenty more Dialed In DIY to come.